Interesting. Well, it's back up and running. That's cool. Okay. Can't adjust the volume in-game from what I can tell, but I can drop it down right there, and that should work just as well.
All right, fantastic.
Maybe.
So are you using a controller or anything for this, or are you using mouse and keyboard?
I'm using mouse and keyboard. I was going to ask you about that as well. Probably going to wind up having to get a controller for this, I think, because this looks like a fairly complex game, you know, a lot of controls and everything like that, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with mouse and keyboard or what.
Well, it takes a while to get used to. You can, but like I said, you'll have to get used to it, which will take quite some time.
Right. Well, I mean, that's like any game. It's just, I would imagine that a game like this, there are a lot of different settings and buttons that you have to use and whatnot. So I don't know, keyboard, like right here, you know.
By the way,
so that's cool.
your product key is on the stream.
Oh yeah, that's bad. How do I get Shift Tab?
I mean,
Shift
you've
tab.
already redeemed it, so no one can steal it from you.
True. Yeah.
Shift Tab, push Shift and Tab. Don't notify me about this.
Yeah. Wow. If somebody wants to try and use that, by all means, go for it. Hey, it might work. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So you want to mess around with the controls, like when you start the game, because it doesn't use keyboard prompts. It uses Xbox 360 controller prompts.
I've noticed that. Yeah. Let me. Oh well, I can always do that in game. I figure. Go ahead and I guess
The Legend of
design...
BMS begins now.
design my character here. Okay, what do we got? Warrior, Knight, Wanderer. I would imagine this is sort of like a Diablo 2 type thing, except with a lot more options, right?
Not really, no. You can pick any starting class you want, and they can play any way they want. You're not confined to a certain role. You can customize them later on, however you want.
Okay, cool stuff. So, I mean, it's not like I can, you know, if I pick the Warrior, then I can still, I can still upgrade, like, my magic and everything like that, just as well as a, apparently, like a sorcerer or a cleric here, yes? Essentially.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
That's
you
cool.
you can upgrade your magic, your face, whatever you want to upgrade.
I think I'll go with the Warrior. Why not? I like the little Roman legionnaire look there. Why not?
All right.
Oh.
Like, basically, the class just determines your default stats,
Okay.
nothing more.
Well, I like good physical stats to begin with in a game like this anyway. It keeps me from getting my ass handed to me relatively easy. Now, okay, the gifts here, are these like one-use items, or do they regenerate, or what?
They're all consumables, except for the Master Key, Pendant, Binoculars, and the rings.
Okay.
Like, if you get the Fire Bomb, which is an STD bomb, by the way.
What?
Like, look at the description. It's stronger than an STD bomb. That's what I meant to say.
More deadly than... Now, okay, question. Already, we're not even off the character selection screen here, but question.
Yes.
When this game says STD bomb, is it actually referring to something other than, like, the real-world equivalent, or is it an actual STD bomb that this game has?
They mean standard.
Standard! Okay, party on. Why they didn't do, you know, STDR or some shit like that, I don't know, but why not? You know, text restrictions. Why not?
Just look at the descriptions carefully, decide which one you want to get. Master Key is the most popular,
Yeah.
but as a completely blind player, I don't think you're going to make the most use out of it, in all honesty,
Probably
unless
not.
I literally spoil everything for you.
Oh, I like this. Hey, yeah, let's get the one with no obvious effect. The old witch's ring.
I should mention that the Tiny Beings Rings description is completely wrong. Like, you look at it, you think you would regenerate your health over time, but no, it just increases your max health.
Well, that's... Okay, yeah, that's extremely misleading. Binoculars.
Welcome to
that's...
Dark Souls.
How useful would the binoculars be? I mean, I see everything here that has, like, a stat boost, but the binoculars is like, oh, you can see things far away. I mean, is that like a big gimmick of the game, or is it just as useless as it sounds?
Not really. I mean, you can get them if you want to look at things up close. Enjoy the view, I guess.
This 800 by 450 resolution, that might not be a bad choice, actually. I don't know. Now, when you say that these are consumables, can you get more of these later on?
You'll find them, and you can buy a few of them as well. But
So
once
basically,
you use them, they're gone.
so basically, it really doesn't matter if you can find them in game, right? What I pick here, aside from certain things like the Master Key, probably the Tiny Beings ring.
Yeah, you can get more benefit out of them by having them earlier.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, now, okay, here's a question for you. Twin humanities. Tiny sprite called humanity, sometimes found on carcasses. What? That's kind of...
That's a mechanic that will be important later.
Don't have to worry about that now, okay.
Not right now. Like, I'll explain that once we get out of the tutorial area.
Yeah, well, I hate to say it. I guess I'll just go with the black firebomb. That sounds like a good one, sure.
Alright.
Okay. Not going to spend
And the
a
rest
lot.
of this is just character
Yeah.
customization.
We'll just do something standard here. Now, can you fuck with their face like a lot, or is it just like standard? Okay, it's already preset stuff here, okay.
You can mess with their face a whole bunch if you really want to.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I highly encourage you to. Just click on Customize once you're done with all of this.
Okay.
Kind of transbanded. There's a few more things humanity does as opposed to effigies like in Dark Souls 2. But we'll get there. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, I see we've got the,
Just go ahead and mess with those sliders and you'll see some interesting things happen.
see, young or old, I guess why not, we'll go in the middle there, that sounds good. Hormones, well, that's a new option I've never seen in a game before. Let's see if we can go feminine or masculine. That's pretty creepy, actually, yeah. We'll make this guy a butch. Weak features or strong features? Let's give him the iron jaw. That just made his face fat. That's pretty... Oddly enough, we're going to go with weak, I think. Okay, cool. Face type. Oh, whoops.
Oh, did you just
that,
randomize your face?
Yeah,
oh,
it just
and
fucked
it
up
turned
all
to
my...
something wacky.
That just fucked up all my settings. Alright, so let me go back and fix this again. Okay,
What are you
yeah.
doing to the face? Oh, you're making it Mr. Generic. Okay, I see it.
Oh, and we can go ahead and like really tweak it here with some technicalities. We've got the forehead. We can brow width. That's oh hell.
Are you gonna turn him into Kamingo? Is that what's going on here?
No, I'm gonna turn him into the goofiest looking fucker I can possibly make with this. Basically, all the extremes on each setting.
Choose one or the other.
There is no in between in Dark Souls. Nose bridge height. Well, this should be good. Oh yeah, I like that.
This is what you actually look like in real life, by the way.
It is. Oddly enough, I am on the extreme side of all character creation options here. Wow, yeah, that... Fuck. That's horrible.
How can he even see?
I don't know.
This is more like a handicap than anything else.
Jesus Christ.
He's so angry. He knows what's going to happen as soon as you start the game.
Zaranel, what's up, by the way? RSCNyx, if you wouldn't mind, keep an eye on the chat, because I'm enthralled in the character design screen here. I'm sure this is new and original for, you know, everybody streaming this shit, but just still. We gotta give him the wide eyes, too.
I need to throw in something real quick, actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Fire away.
No spoilers. There's gonna be absolutely no spoilers in this stream.
Oh, yeah, you're right, RSCNyx. Guys in the chat, if you would, like I say, this is a blind playthrough. I'd like to kind of keep it that way, so just let me go at my own pace. I've got RSCNyx here. If things get too out of control, he can hopefully bring me back on track. But yeah, keep the spoilers out if you wouldn't mind.
I'll open your character's eyes.
Yes, thank you.
Jesus Christ. How much worse can it get? What are you doing to his nose?
Well, got to have a huge honker, man. He can't see, so he's got to smell something. That's how he gets by. He smells. Slant. We're gonna give it a down slant. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's looking good there, man. He's gonna pick up all these Dark Souls ladies.
It's like that GIF you just made last night.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, check out the new OkCupid thread on GBS. Yep, I am the GIF master. Fuck.
Oh man.
I really don't think there's a reason to do this. I'm just kind of...
There's not. In fact, there's helmets that completely conceal your character's face, so this may up being absolutely meaningless. But it's fine.
It's cool. We can always take that stuff off. Yes. You know what? Fuck it. I think that looks good enough. What do you say, RSCNyx?
Sure. Take your word for it.
We will, I guess, initialize this. Oh!
No, don't initialize. Don't.
Too late.
Don't initialize.
Too late. Oh well, it was good to look at. I'm not doing all that shit again. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Welcome to Dark Souls.
Where initialize doesn't actually initialize it. Awesome.
Well, by initialize it means reset to defaults. You know,
of course, it could just say reset, but you know that would be. I'm assuming I can't adjust any of the level vitality. See attunement. Sorry about that. I got a scrunchie in here. I've got this set really, really small, so it'll stream right. But or the items or anything, all that's static. Yes.
No, we will be able to level up later on, but for now, those are your starting stats.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't adjust anything right now with that.
Yeah, you can't do anything with it right
so
now.
I guess just go ahead and accept then, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Party on. Start the game with this character, why not?
And so it begins. I'll stay quiet for the cutscene. I don't know if you want to or not.
It doesn't matter. It's a stream. I'll pay. I got the subtitles on, so I can always read.
Okay. So I really love this game. It was easily my favorite game in the past generation.
Yeah, it's come out in 2012. Yes.
Initially in 2011, it was originally a console exclusive.
Okay.
It was for 360 and PS3. And then it came out in 2012 for PC, and it made quite a few people upset because it didn't have HD support. There was a lot of weird issues going on with the game.
Really?
Connecting to other players was a huge pain because this game uses games for Windows Live, which is absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was going to ask you about that because this is the first Steam game that I've actually gotten that asked me for a Windows Live password and all that shit, so I had to set one of those up. I mean, what's the reason behind that?
I can't tell you, but a lot of people hated it, me included. That's why, Blood brought up the SC fix, because you can add your friends to games for Windows Live, and then you can actually connect to them for co-op.
Right.
Otherwise, it's near impossible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, BloodReaper brought up a good point. I mean, it's just, it's a pretty bad thing when you have to download a mod just to get the actual co-op running.
Yeah, it's not great.
Easily, let's put it that way, yeah.
I don't know if you're paying attention to the story, but
a little bit, yeah.
These 4 dudes are really important. They're going to go kill some dragons.
So easily forgotten.
Well, this dude's not so important. We'll learn about him later on. So here's the thing about the story, actually. You're not going to know a lot. A lot of the story is kind of vague, and you need to rely on item descriptions to kind of build things together.
Dude, I've been playing Lords of Shadow, man. I'm sure this has got nothing on that, alright?
Well, I actually like the story in this a lot more than Lords of Shadow.
That's what I'm saying,
Lords of Shadow is just vague in a really dumb, obtuse way.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure I'll have no problem keeping up with this.
Miasma of death and disease. Everyone turns to rocks.
So basically, it's like the 4 Horsemen type thing going on here, in a roundabout sort of way.
Kinda. That's an interesting way to put it. I never really thought about that before. But semi-kinda like that.
Like, is it an actual play on that, or is it just, or did I kind of pull that out of the ass.
Well,
The flames will
there are
fade,
4 of something,
and only
Okay.
and you'll be running into them later on.
remain.
Okay, cool. Also, I noticed the Gondor in the backdrop there. That was nice.
Even now, there are only
But one thing you're probably aware of by now,
Hmm.
things aren't great in the Dark Souls world.
Yeah, it's looking like they're having a pretty fucked up time of it. Supernatural shit going on. It's lots of fire. No more dragons, but you know that doesn't seem to help things.
Well, there are people who are cursed with the dark sign, and whoever is branded with the dark sign cannot die. They are undead.
Ooh. So now are we talking like they still age and shit like that, or is it just they're like vampiric immortal? Huh.
It's kind of interesting because it's not like that, but they don't age, but they do change over time.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Like these dudes. These guys were undead
Dark
once.
sign brands the
Now
undead.
they're kind of worse.
Yeah, you can see that. Nice glowing out. So basically, eventually they just like de-evolve into like ghouls and zombies and shit, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay.
They turn into something called hollows, which basically means they've given up on everything and they just go insane and attack anyone indiscriminately.
Okay, that's cool. So in a roundabout way, I don't know if you played the Fallout series, but it's like the ghouls that live underground and shit like that. Used to be human, but now they're just fucked.
Yeah,
If it
kind
moves,
of.
they eat it.
That's kind of like that, yeah.
Okay.
This
Speaking of hollows,
your fate.
you're gonna love your character's face.
I bet.
So here's your fate. You're locked into this prison until the end of time
Okay.
because you're an undead. No one wants anything to do with you.
Oh, really? Okay, so we actually start out as a dude that's already fucked up. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your character's face wasn't as deformed as I thought it was going to be. I'm kind of disappointed.
Wait, why? Okay, why are they feeding us if they want nothing to do with us? Or is that
This
what
guy
he's
isn't
doing?
feeding you. He's doing something else.
Okay. I probably shouldn't assume that. Now, alright, just give me a minute here so I can kind of tinker with this. Make sure I've got the movement down. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Camera rotate. Nice.
I'm trying to remember the use key because I haven't, or examine key because I haven't played Dark Souls 1 for quite some time.
Right.
But the mouse buttons are attack. I forget what the guard button is.
Well,
You
I'm,
already got the pickup
Yeah.
examine button.
I'm playing with just the straight keyboard here too. So yeah, it's Q. What do we got here? We got. Okay, shift is I guess my left-hand attack. Tab is my other left-hand attack. H and U are those. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else that I really need to understand? Like, how do I use my items here? I guess.
E is item, if I remember. You don't want to waste those fire bombs if you can help it, so don't
Well.
test it out for now.
Oops.
Oh, there you go, you got it, at least. It's okay. One of the buttons is the block. You may have to look into your options menu and figure that one out.
Well, I figured out both of my. Okay, yeah, I got the block button. It's tab. All right, good stuff. And I noticed my green meter is draining. What does the green meter represent?
That is your stamina.
Okay.
Running, rolling, which is spacebar, you move forward and press space.
Okay, nice.
All of this stuff uses stamina. If you're out of stamina, you can't do too much.
All right, now if you run out of stamina, are you like stunned for a little bit, like worn out until it regenerates all the way, or does it just automatically fill back up?
It automatically fills back up, but like I said, while it's out, you can't do anything, including block or attack or evade. So you're left pretty vulnerable until it refills.
Okay, now I see a dude here. I may as well, fuck it.
I don't
Yes,
see
we
why
can
not.
attack it.
He's not feeling too great about things right now. Why not make him feel worse?
Well, he's feeling even worse now, yeah. No, I'm assuming that later... Ooh, nice, ragdoll physics.
The best
And
thing in
he's-
Dark Souls 1.
He is stuck on my feet, that's nice. So I'm assuming later on you kill things and they're going to have loot on them, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
These signs would be pretty helpful if you weren't playing with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I was noticing that. It's... Okay, good stuff. Well,
I don't even think they attack back.
I don't think so, yeah. Okay, hold B and I can dash. Let's see what that...
B is the space bar, so if you hold space bar and move forward, you'll sprint.
Good stuff, got it. Now is there like a jump button or...
There's no jump button. What you have to do is press space again while you're sprinting, and then you jump.
Okay, got it. Nice, and you do a roll when you land, okay. That's actually really helpful to know here.
Like, I don't feel bad telling you all the controls now, because like I said, the prompts aren't going to tell you jack shit, so...
Yeah, the prompts aren't going to help me at all here. Now, am I getting any experience from killing these guys, or is there
You're
really
getting souls.
So I'm assuming that's a good thing?
Yeah, souls will be used for multiple things. Also, lock on his middle mouse button. I don't know if you have a middle mouse button or not.
I do, but like I say, I'm playing with the keyboard here, so I'll find another undead fellow here and I'll test that out.
You won't see one for a while, but so just keep going on.
Okay.
We'll overcome that obstacle as we come across it.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if Thera's wanting to get in the call or not, but drop her a note on Skype and see if she wants to get in here.
I don't think she's online for me.
That's okay, drop her a note anyway. She likes to stay invisible.
Oh, no, here she is. I will ask her. Hey, do you wanna be... No, hang on.
Okay.
Be in... Yeah.
Now, the boss... Oh, nice, achievement. Well, that's cool.
They're kind of lazy with the achievements.
Yeah, and I got a question for you. Are the bonfires like my save stations or what?
They're your checkpoints, and they also heal you completely.
Okay, well...
There is a cost to using bonfires, but we'll discover that soon enough. Also, I sent them a message, and awaiting a reply.
Okay, cool stuff. Find out what my B key is on this shit. Damn.
It should be spacebar, I believe.
Spacebar, spacebar. Or I could just move my mouse over and right-click. That's cool, too. That works just as well.
Perfectly fine.
Let's see what we got in this nice little handy-dandy area here. Okay, I don't have to double-tap space to dash. That's cool.
Yeah, you just hold it down.
Alright, yeah, I won't be rolling out of the blue then. That's good. Alright, so well, let's carry on. Not a lot, Star Soul. I've played a few, but not many like this. Let's put it that way.
Like I said, to its core, Dark Souls is an action RPG.
Which, I guess my, the most experience I have with like that genre would be like the Kingdom Hearts series and shit. But nothing, I don't know, nothing. Ooh, there's shit going on in the background, I can hear it. Fuck! Alright.
I guess you've seen the Asylum Demon then.
I have!
Well, what are you gonna do to the Asylum Demon?
Well, he's looking kind of pissed off and pretty fucking big, so...
Well, this is your tutorial boss.
Alright, well, I'm doing a fairly good job of getting the fuck out of the way somehow.
That's the first step.
I see that.
Now, you gonna fight this thing with your broken sword hilt?
Fuck
or...
that. I'm firebombing his ass.
You know what? That's actually the thing you're supposed to do with the black fire bombs.
Really?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
That is why that is a really good gift, because you actually get something nice if you beat him with the black fire bombs.
If I could get away from his ass. There we go. Nice.
So the thing with Dark Souls bosses, you want to observe their patterns and try to learn how they attack.
Yeah, I just got my ass kicked. That's cool. I almost had him on a firebomb. I'm pretty shitty at dodging. Let me give that another try here. Oh, my bombs didn't refill. Fuck.
Yeah, like I said, they're consumable, so once you use them, they're gone.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't know.
I don't think you have enough to firebomb them, sadly.
If I would have... Fuck, now I gotta run. Okay. Well, damn.
That was close, though. I was pretty impressed. I didn't think you were actually going to try to fight it.
Well, I figured I had the firebombs. I may as well use it, which I guess it was a good idea, but, well, No longer. I see something glowing back there too. What's that?
That is your blood stain. Whenever you die, you lose all of your souls and all of your humanity.
Fuck, he does a lot of damage. Okay.
So where are you going to run to? I'm sure back outside is not an option.
No, I'm just looking around here. Okay, I found a little hallway there. Door shut behind me. I'm assuming he can't get through?
That's right. You're safe.
Nice. So what does he give you if you actually kill him?
He gives you the Demon's Great Hammer, which is a really giant hammer. The one that he's using, actually.
Fuck. So can we come back and fight him later, or is that lost forever?
No, you can't. Once you beat him, he's gone for the rest of the game.
Well, I didn't beat him, though. I mean, can we come back to the area and actually fight him again, or is it just locked off now?
Oh, well, we'll get to that, but the hammer is gone. You have to beat him during that initial encounter.
Okay. Well, you know, whatever. Fuck it. Chalk another one up for Darkside Phil on the vote, on the poll there.
Now, actually, he kept trying to fight him for like 15, 20 minutes, so...
Fuck. Homing
something
arrows,
along
huh?
those lines. Just keep taking those arrows, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to like, block the fucking thing here.
You're trying to block with your bare hands. That's not gonna work.
I can see that. Okay, toggle. What is toggle here? Fuck. Figuring out controls that I've got mapped onto my keyboard here. Really, really wonderful.
Yeah, like I said, learning how to use the keyboard controls is a pain because they give you no help whatsoever. Toggle. What is that? It may be N? Maybe T? I can't remember. I know A is enter, I believe. But your inventory is accessed by pressing escape, so... Again, they won't tell you that shit either.
I'm gonna try this with the keyboard, or the mouse too. Well, no, I'm not. I got that giant fucking mouse cursor on there. And no, escape's not working for me either, man.
Oh, fuck. That is fucking...
I will just press every key I have, and eventually I will get this. Why not? It's gotta work, right?
That's one way to do it, yeah. Hang on.
Wait a minute, I just did something. Okay, my item keys are down, I guess my select item keys are down,
Alright, hang on, I brought up a list.
C and V.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. The controls in the PC version are kind of bullshit. Okay. Your inventory is the end button.
End button. Nice,
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Well, that was totally out of the
The
blue
first
there.
key you would think about, yeah.
Your status change equipment is what I'm surely wanting here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my shield? Fire
Shields
bombs.
are usually equipped in the left hand, which is the dagger and shield icon.
Okay, good stuff. I just gotta click on the empty space there. Got the shield. Nice. I think we're good to go. So let's get
That's
that
actually in the wrong place.
That's actually in the wrong place. Well, I am genius.
It's not your fault. It's kind of weird at first. It needs to go on the left slot right below your sword.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the one with the giant fucking shield as the icon. Nice. I got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Party. Oh, look. Hey, wow. I've equipped the shield. My god, I am now the master. Undoubtedly. Make sure I've got my block key right. That's the shield bash. Now, will the bash actually block shit or not?
That is actually your parry.
Okay.
Later on, you'll learn how to parry opponents.
Okay,
But
I
for now,
got
all you
this.
need to block.
No, I'm slowly but surely getting it. Just keep my shield up, run towards this moron up here, who was kicking my ass there, so I probably have no right to call him a moron.
Now, note that your stamina is regenerating slower when you have your guard up.
Yes.
So please don't miss this.
No, well, it's a giant fucking glowing thing. How the hell are you going to miss that?
I've seen
Please
some
tell me
do
that
it.
hasn't been done before.
I showed you that one video where the dude just walks right past it and then complains about everything being so hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah. See, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I am already ahead of the game right there. Bam. I didn't miss the obvious item. Fuck yeah.
You're above like 90% of YouTube. Congrats.
Oh, whoops. I gotta remember to close out that menu, otherwise my like, weapon keys and shit won't work.
Yeah, that's super important. It's really annoying too, because you'll just run right into an enemy not noticing it's still open.
Oh, cool, and the enemies also have, like, a little health bar up above them, I think. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Alright, well, knock it out, baby. Knock it out.
Taboo 101, Dark Souls 2 is really fun. I like it more from a gameplay perspective, but in terms of story and atmosphere, Dark Souls 1 is a lot better.
Plus, what's up with this? We're tripping the light fantastic, apparently, man. What's up with that?
Those kind of segment the areas and every place you're going to be in. They're just kind of more or less waypoints, just showing you're going somewhere new. Sometimes there's bosses behind them. So,
okay. Cool. It's basically just the area transition then, yeah, nothing really special.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good stuff. Well, actually, I gotta say, so far, I mean, I'm doing pretty shit at this, but I like the look of it a lot. It looks really well, and the combat seems like, once I get used to it, the combat system seems like it's going to be really cool.
Mm. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Like I said, it has a huge difficulty curve, and it will take a while to get used to it. But once you do, you'll find a lot of enjoyment in the combat system.
Okay.
You're not getting up there, by the way.
I figured that out. I just remember that there is no jump button. Alright, nothing there. That's cool. That I can see, anyway. Take a look around here. First puzzle of the game, where do I go? There's got to be something that I'm just completely missing here. Oh, yes, look, another side.
This is going to be a wonderful adventure, by the way.
It is. I didn't take too long on that, though.
No.
Process of elimination. I am a master at it, absolutely.
I can go left or I can go right. How will this puzzle work out?
This is not the starting area, is it?
Yeah, this is where you've been.
Well, fuck.
But it's a shortcut back to where you were in case something unfortunate happens, so... Would be a good idea, the rest there.
Yeah, go ahead and regenerate what I can. It's odd, the space button does not work on this, so I'm just going to have to do that manually with the mouse. I can already see, though, one thing that I'm going to have to do. Now, wait a minute. Can I go back in here and fight this thing now?
You can try.
I mean, I wonder if the longsword's going to do anything worthwhile on it. Somehow I'm doubting that. Also, the door doesn't want to open, so that's cool.
Yep, gonna have to find another way in.
Yep, locked by some contraption. Nice. He probably, well, knocked one of the many jars in there over on it.
But yeah, I'd say a long sword's a bit better than, say, a broken sword hilt.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what I was saying was, I mean, is it actually going to do... Well, that was something. Reminds me of my Turtles in Time stream with the big boulder. Oh, you bastard. You want to do that shit with me, huh?
You'll never get away from those balls. They'll just keep bouncing over you.
It's alright, I took him down. 2 hits, nice. Alright, we're looking good there. Now, do the monsters respawn, or it's locked, huh?
Well, the monsters respawn if you rest at a bonfire. So if you are really low on health, like midway through an area, you need to go back, you can, and you'll heal to full, but the enemies will respawn.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Let's see what we got here.
This is another puzzle, actually.
Yeah, I see, like, a gap there through the wall. I don't know if that's where I want to go or not. I'm assuming no.
I will say it's important to pay attention to details like that in Dark Souls, but that's nothing.
That's nothing. Okay, good stuff. Cool. Glad I wasted everybody's time.
You might want to see where that iron ball went. It went down the stairs. Maybe something happened.
I'm just going to head back down there and take a look around, because there's got to be a key or something, or a giant hole in the wall. Generally, I mean, my foray into, like, Resident Evil and shit is, okay, that's just the iron ball. But my, Resident Evil skill has taught me to, you know, examine everything, and if you can't find a way, go back and re-examine it.
Yeah.
I'll die soon. then lose my sanity. You and I are both undead.
So this guy's basically screwed. He got you out, but he has a reason for getting you out.
Oops. Okay, mouse time.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
I think left and right on the arrow keys and enter works as well.
Okay, that will help a lot.
Like when you're resting on a bonfire to select leave and then hit enter, and it should work. I hope.
Yeah, it's like I say, this will go a lot smoother once I get an actual controller for this, which I'm gonna have to do. Okay, Bell of Awakening, yada yada yada. I got it.
And I can die.
You got your first objective.
Nice.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, nice. Loot.
An Estus
Or it could be,
an undead favorite.
you may have to push Q instead of enter.
An Estus flask, huh?
Oh, and
That is a super important item. And yeah, this game just gives you achievements for no reason.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's really gonna help out my PC Windows Live Gamer score.
so good. And thank you.
No doubt harm me after. Really? Gonna harm me after? Oh, fuck. You can actually hit him. Well, we'll just leave him there now that we pissed him off thoroughly.
I pissed him off. You mean he just slashed his fucking face in?
So now is he like... So, okay, now... Have we forfeited the quest by doing that, or what?
No, he was gonna kill himself anyway.
Oh, well,
Because
fuck.
he didn't want to turn hollow.
Well, I can fix that.
You did.
No, he just stood up. See, I didn't kill him.
No, he's totally dead. One hit killed
No.
him.
No way.
One
He was
hit killed
standing
him.
there fine. Oh, fuck,
No, he
is
was
dead.
falling down and he left before he finished his animation.
Oh, well.
He is super dead.
Consider it a mercy killing. That's cool.
That guy was named Oscar, by the way. He was going to be a bigger character in the story, but they ended up cutting most of his content.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, you literally cutted his content out.
Resting at bonfires revives enemies. Okay, that's cool.
By the way, pressing W and the left mouse button should allow you to kick, which is helpful for breaking the guard of the enemies.
Okay. Pressing what now? Remind me of that.
Forward and the left mouse button, I believe. Or whatever you're using to attack. Just move forward and hit the attack button at the same time.
Okay, cool. I like it. Yeah, I got the combat system on this thing down pretty good.
And there's a leaping attack you can do as well if you use the heavy attack button, which I forget what it's bound to. Let me see. Because I have every
The
control.
heavy attack is U for me.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, got that. Awesome.
You got that? Darkseidfeld never understood those two mechanics, by the way. So you
Darkseidfeld's
are
a
above
fucking
that.
idiot. See, everybody that's clicked on that option so far is an asshole because there's no way I'm going to be as bad as Darkseidfeld at this. I mean, come on now. Let's be real.
Also, BloodReaper, I did not know you could skip the Estus. I'm not sure why you would want to do so. Oh, by the way, I forget. What do you need to do to change items?
I can figure that out here in just a minute. Nice.
I guess you already figured it out. All right, you are actually doing just fine on your own right now.
Let's take a look at the items here, and whoops, end key. I'm assuming browse and use items, change equipment, view status. Let me take a look at the items here. I've got the Estus, black separation crystal. Banish it,
That's
return
only multiplayer, so we won't have to
Okay.
worry about that for a while.
And Dark Sign, lose humanity and souls and return to bonfire. Or Dark Sign, excuse me.
You don't want to use that unless you really have to.
Yeah,
Because unlike when you die, that won't leave a blood stain. You won't get those souls back.
oh, nice. So in other words, I could really screw myself up. Okay, yeah, here, the Estus Flask. Let me...
Like, you have it equipped, but I have to find the button that allows you to switch through your item slot.
Yeah, I see that.
It's either X, C, V, or B. It's one of those.
Well, it's not C or V, and it's not B. It's not N or M. That's...
Fuck, hang on.
Bear with me while I figure out the oh-so-complex computer controls on this keyboard thing here. It's crazy.
It may actually be the arrow keys. Like, press down.
Nope.
Fuck.
Let me turn number lock on here and see what we got on the number pad arrow keys.
I know the mouse wheel can do it as well, like you scroll it down.
Okay, yeah, I'll just use the mouse wheel. Fuck it, fuck finding the key for it. That's a lot easier than doing everything else. Also, I got another white field here. I don't know if I want to... Let's take a look and see what we got back here.
Yeah, go ahead and fully explore everything until... Right
Yeah.
before you...
Oh, whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh, hey! You're back here. You might want to jump on the Asylum demon and stab its face. Or...
I missed that opportunity, unfortunately.
Alright, well, at the least you're better equipped. You can block. You can actually damage it.
Or I can just get my ass kicked because I can't figure out the lock-on button. The lock-on button would be extremely helpful here, I would imagine, because it would probably keep the fellow centered, yes?
Yeah, that would help.
Oh, well, that's cool. I can... Still got the Estus flask, so apparently it didn't just completely fuck me up there.
Well, the Estus flask is unique in the way that it will automatically refill at bonfires. It is your primary healing item.
Okay. Yeah, these guys pop back up again, but that's no biggie. I got... These minor skeletons aren't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't lose too much ground, so that's cool. Let me see if I can, I'll work on this with the archer fellow. Wow, they've got a pretty fierce combo, don't they?
Those guys, yeah, that combo is actually kind of scary. It can do quite a bit of damage if they hit you with it.
Okay, let's see what my lock-on button is here. It's got to be something. Okay, it's circle. Cool, I got it. Or, it's not circle, but 0. Oh. Oh! Oh, wow, that fucking heavy attack is amazing.
Oh yeah, it does a ton of damage if you actually hit someone with it.
I shouldn't, but I'm going to give this another stab.
Okay.
See if my lock-on skills here actually help.
Try attacking while you're falling down, by the way.
Okay, we'll just do this heavy... Oh, fuck!
Yeah, he doesn't wait for you.
I
He
see
wants
that.
to fight.
Jesus. Well, that's ending quick.
Oh man.
Alright, yeah, the block doesn't do much against that. That's cool. So, fuck it. We'll leave him alone for now. I don't think I'm going to be doing too well against him. Considering my current skill ability here.
That's hilarious, though. He doesn't wait. He's just like, you're going to camp up there? I'm coming to you then. I got wings.
Oh, but that's cool that they actually designed something like that. I mean, it's... I know a lot of bosses you could cheese the fuck out of by just hanging up somewhere and shooting down at them. It's nice that you can't do that with these guys.
Yeah, they thought of that eventuality. They're like, they probably realized that a lot of people would probably just sit up there and, I don't know, throw something if they haven't.
Okay. We'll just leave him alone for now. I'm assuming we can come back later, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good stuff, yeah. That way maybe when I actually... Oh, pillaged body, what's he dropping? A short bow. How useful is that?
It's a bow. It's the worst one in the game, but it serves
Wow.
its purpose.
Yeah, that's... I don't expect them to give me awesome equipment to start off with. Alright, we'll just do the back and forth with this fellow here.
Mm-hmm.
And down goes the shield hollow. Cool stuff.
And
it's
that's...
locked.
Yep, that's everywhere in the asylum. Got nowhere else to go.
Oh, great. I don't have to kill the thing, do I?
Well, yeah, the tutorial boss.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Go ahead and switch to your Estus, since you don't have enough firebombs to kill the guy.
Yeah, what does my Estus do again? Let me read it. Or just tell me what it does again, because I don't want to have to interrupt.
It heals you.
Okay, well, that's handy. I like that. Okay, get ready here. Get ready for my heavy drop attack. Alright, let's give this one more shot and see how well we do.
Hmm.
Or he could just jump the fuck off.
That's one way to get down there, yeah.
Oh wow, the fat ass flies. How cool.
I don't know how it flies, to be honest. Those wings are super tiny.
Those are some tiny wings and they have like no volume to them. How cool.
So when you evade like that, you do have some invulnerability, but not much. So if you time it properly, you can dodge just about anything.
Okay, cool stuff. Fuck, he's creaming my ass because I'm not dodging like a dumbass.
There we go. With a giant hammer.
These jars are really getting in my fucking way, by the way. Just so you know.
Well, maybe the Asylum demon has priorities. He has something important in those jars. Like maybe all the tears of the new players.
Come on, juke him into an attack here. Get off the fucking jar, jackass. There we go. Got your ass now, fat ass. Boy, he does have a fat ass.
There's a lot of ass action going on right now in this stream.
There is, really.
But yeah, like the number one you want to do with every boss is just examine how they attack. Try to find a open spot that you can, you know, try to exploit them with, and then just keep going at it.
There we go. Hope he doesn't fall on me.
Well done.
Yeah, it only took me, what, 5 tries? Bitchin'.
Not too bad.
Humanity, okay. Oh, does he not drop his hammer?
No, like I said, he had to defeat him the initial run-in.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, well that's cool.
So you're done here. You can open those giant doors and continue on.
Now, is there anything worthwhile in the jars here or nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nintendo would not censor that ass. Have you seen Samus? That ass is everywhere. Nintendo is flaunting that ass like it's nothing else.
That's no shit. Yeah. Plus with the heels now, so too. That's a awesome sign.
Good job.
I don't want to test. I don't want to test this out, but are there invisible walls to keep me from falling off here?
Hell no.
Okay, good stuff. It's not that hand-holding like Lords of Shadow. Cool. Glad to know.
The hand-holding ends here, by the way. That was Dark Souls' version of hand-holding.
That's cool. I can deal with that. I like the environment going on here. The mountains in the backdrop are really nice.
I really do love the designs they went with for most of the areas in this game. It's really neat.
So far, I'm impressed. I think once I get the hang of this, it'll be alright, too. Oh yeah, I can't forget that pink demon Doom 64 ass.
It is stated
That you punched for some reason?
that one day an
I mean,
begins.
you don't need to tell me about your fetishes or anything.
Look,
I don't need to know.
punching it's not as bad as actually hand sculpting it, okay?
Undead Asylum.
Plus, what happened to our guests, man? Did they just, like, not respond at all, or what?
To the land
She never responded to me, so...
BloodReaper will probably get in here if he's still watching the stream. BloodReaper, if you want, send RSCNyx a message and he'll get you in here.
Yeah.
That way I can have 2 people yelling at me how bad I'm doing.
Well, he said sure, so I'm going to go ahead and add him to
Alan,
the group.
what's going on, man? It has been a long time, Alan. Where the hell you been, man? You added him into the call and it brought up the Skype thing over my game window, by the way. Good job, RSCNyx.
I've been kidnapped. Help!
Welcome back to the stream. You can't really get out of here.
No.
No!
And
No!
it's going to be painful, believe me, if you haven't been paying attention. Also, achievement unlocked. Fuck yeah, 15G, whatever that means.
You got 15 G's, yo.
Just gonna mute the stream here so I don't hear you twice. I mean, hearing you once is bad enough, but come on.
Damn! Okay, legit question here. Now, do I only get to pick one of these, or can I, you know, just cycle through and do all?
You have to spend a certain amount of souls to level up, and every time you level up, you spend.
It increases the amount,
Oh.
basically.
Yeah, you get to choose one stat.
Who the hell
and
is this asshole?
Goes up. That's another player.
That's another player.
Oh, well, he just vanished. Even he doesn't want a part of this shit.
Basically, at bonfires, that you will see occasionally other players from other worlds. It
Okay.
helps. Yeah, like there's another one right there. You can see apparitions like that away from bonfires, but they'll be represented as a white spirit in the world. Near bonfires, you get to see what they look like, the gear and such. It's a nice little touch, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Question now. Level up, kindle, and reverse hollowing. I understand
Okay.
level up, but kindle and reverse hollowing, what's up with that?
Kindle. Okay, RSCNyx, do you want us to explain one thing and I explain the other?
We can if you want.
Well, before we have some, talk time.
Okay. Well, you can spend your humanity to kindle a bonfire, and when you do so, it increases the amount of Estus flask you have.
Okay.
You start with 5 from a default bonfire, but when you use a humanity, it goes up to 10.
Okay, how much humanity does that cost? I'm assuming it increases over time, but roundabout.
1 humanity.
1 humanity.
Okay, and humanity is down there in the bottom right corner, yes?
No. That's
Those are
souls.
souls. Okay, well, where is my humanity? Display?
Humanity is represented on the top left, next to your health and stamina bar. You see the 0, 0.
In other words, I have nothing. I thought that was my level. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have absolutely no humanity. That's why you look like a zombie.
Great, so
Humanity-
kindle is...
Yeah, it'd be utterly worthless right now, because
Yeah.
how did you know you need 1 humanity up in that bar?
So now, my process of elimination here, reverse hollowing probably gives me humanity, right? At the cost of souls.
No.
No.
Fuck!
You use humanity to become human form, and there are benefits and disadvantages to being in human form.
Okay, well, we can go over those when I actually get humanity to do this
Okay,
stuff.
let's have a serious question. You do actually have a piece of humanity in your inventory. Would you like to use it to increase your... Actually, no, you don't need to. This bonfire's already been kindled.
Yeah, like you can't kindle this bonfire.
Right, okay.
There is a means to kindle it more, but that's later on.
Okay, yeah, I won't worry about that now. So basically, I'll just leave humanity alone for now. What does reverse hollowing do?
It turns you into a human.
Mm-hmm.
Human form is what is necessary to actually connect to other players into your world, but it also is the driving means to have players invade your world. If you stay hollow, you will not be invaded. Not once. Not in this game, at least.
Okay, that's cool.
There were a few resistance benefits, and you get a few minor stat increases. As in, you can hit a little harder, you can take a few more hits, but for a complete first playthrough, honestly,
Just stay hollow, basically.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Humanity, for the most part, will be either used for kindling or for certain weapons.
Okay,
And
cool.
That's in future.
Alright, so level up. Is that humanity based, or is it actually based on
No.
souls?
That is your souls.
Fuck it,
You need souls to level up.
let's do some
Let's
level
go.
up here.
Now, there's going to be a bunch of stats here, but me and RSCNyx will explain things as we...
I see.
Go
Well,
along.
I'll just let that pop up, and y'all can kind of walk me through here. I don't know, just kind of guide me as to what each one does. Basically, I understand the basic ones. Attunement is probably like your sense, like you could, like, what, lock on range or what?
That would be cool, but no. That just determines how many slots you have for spells.
Okay, well that might come in handy later on. Probably not early on now, though. Faith. What does faith do?
That increases the strength of your miracles and face-based weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, intelligence I'm
And-
sure is like magic, resistance, blah, 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 all this stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory.
There are some stats that are utterly useless to you, to be honest, and we have to warn you, because if you actually put in stats in a place, there's no way of getting these stats back, and if they're just a waste to you, you're hampering yourself, basically.
Okay, yeah, there's no respect, basically, on your points here.
No. Once you commit for good, and don't forget that, you see that you have level, then you have souls, which is your current amount of souls you have. But then it says, shut up, phone.
What the hell?
Somebody's phoning in advice for BMS Dark Souls.
Stop the stream!
Okay, what I was about to say, it says required souls. Now, you have required souls of 724, but press right once.
On any skill stat here?
On the stat, yeah, just press it once.
Okay, I'll go with Vitality. I can always use more health.
Just do it right
Okay,
now.
I see. Yeah, that's basically what it costs to put a point into whatever. Correct?
And also look at the wreck. It's gone up.
Right, yeah, so the higher the level, the more souls required. Basic, like, experience level up and stuff, right?
Yeah,
okay.
it will start small now, but it will drastically shoot up the higher you go.
Alright,
And
now...
I said you can't respec, so whatever you pick is committed. But now, should we explain the stats in detail?
I don't think so. I mean,
I
what kind
pretty
of
much got a
character-
handle on what these are. I mean, if you see me making a huge fucking mistake, you know, jump in and let me know. But just for the most part, just kind of like let me tinker around with this on my own. I do have a question for you though. On the far right, I've got like poise, bleed resist, poison resist. I would imagine those go up with my resistance setting. There's no way I can actually fine tune that shit. Yes.
Resistance will improve your poison resistance and your defense slightly, but I'll just say it right now, resistance is the worst stat in the game. As you notice, it barely upgrades anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, resistance is all around, never used for any sort of build, ever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of tinkering with the stats. I'm getting an idea what they improve and what they don't. This is basically. I think I'll just go ahead and put one in vitality. So far my strength has been pretty good, so I'll just put another one in endurance, and I've got enough for one more point. Let's see, what would strength do on me? Wow, strength would actually increase it quite a bit, and it would give me...
Now, it actually does say in the middle of the bottom screen, back for explanation, which would actually allow you to know certain things.
Right.
But I have no idea what that... As said on the stream, I use an Xbox pad because I find the PC controls god-awful.
Yeah.
That's not great.
That's what I'm going to be upgrading to as well later on. I'll go ahead and put one
I'd
in...
give you one if I could.
There. Oh, it's cool, man. I mean, shit, Amazon.com is like on my favorites list for a reason, buddy. Anyway, how's this sound? I think I'll put one in vitality, endurance, and dexterity instead of strength.
Go for it.
And I think that'll sound...
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
For the opening thing, I think that'll be okay.
I mean, I don't think we're going to tell you how to build your character because that's a really rude thing to do.
Well, no.
That is
I'm
a
just
rude
saying if
thing
I
to do.
fuck up completely, you know, just kind of point out that, you know, BMS, you're probably going to fuck yourself with that.
I suppose, but... Oh, by the way, even though it says humanity on the bottom, you can't increase that.
Right, yeah, I
don't-
noticed that. How
Yeah,
do you increase your humanity, by the way?
you actually have a means of doing that in your inventory. But there's no point in doing that right now because, like souls, you can lose humanity through death. And you can pick it up when you pick up your stain, but humanity is a lot more precious. By the way... No, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, yeah, I see. Well, I see right here, humanity used to gain 1 humanity, blah, 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 great restore hit points. Okay, well, yeah, that's... No worries. But yeah, that's,
That black separation crystal, by the way, useless to you.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, because I'm pretty much not going to have anybody jumping in the game here. I might have, like, you and RSCNyx pop in from time to time, but I really don't think I'm going to be making a lot of use out of it.